Kelvin Mburu Kinyanjui, popularly known by his stage name Shalkido, was a talented Kenyan artist and entertainer who left a lasting mark on the country's modern music scene. Born in 2001, Shalkido's passion for music began at a young age, and by the time he stepped into the limelight, he had already developed a distinctive style that made him one of Kenya's most vibrant Gengetone performers. His life, though tragically cut short at the age of 24, remains an inspiring story of ambition, creativity, and resilience. Early life and background. Shalkido was born and raised in Kenya, where he developed an early interest in music and performance. Growing up, he was surrounded by a dynamic urban culture that shaped his artistry and lyrical expression. Although much of his childhood and education remained private, friends and close associates often described him as an ambitious and talented young man who dreamt of using music as a tool to change his life and inspire others. Entry into music and rise to fame. In 2018, Shalkido officially began his journey into the professional music scene. He joined forces with fellow artists Miracle Baby, Kokos Juma, and Lexi Young, and together they formed the celebrated Gengetone group Silas Gang. The group quickly became one of Kenya's most popular and influential music collectives, pioneering a new wave of youthful, energetic, and street-inspired sound that resonated widely across the country. Their breakout hit, Warm Numbers, became a national anthem, introducing a new sound that blended humor, street slang, and relatable storytelling. The song's infectious rhythm and playful lyrics turned Silas Gang into household names and cemented their place in Kenya's fast-evolving entertainment industry. Shalkido, with his unique voice and captivating delivery, stood out as one of the group's defining members. Following their initial success, Silas Gang continued to release hit songs that further strengthened their presence in the Kenyan music scene. Some of their popular tracks included Night Kini, Queen Bee, Winem, Weekendi, and Pikjeng. Each release showcased the group's creativity and ability to connect with their audience through music that reflected the realities and humor of Kenyan youth culture. Through their energetic performances and distinctive Gengetone sound, Silas Gang gained both national and international recognition. They became symbols of Kenya's modern music revolution, bringing a fresh, unapologetic, and youthful spirit to the industry. Shalkido's lyrical skill and charismatic personality played a crucial role in the group's success, helping them dominate airwaves and social media platforms. Personal life. Away from the limelight, Shalkido was a devoted family man. He was married and had one child, both of whom lived in Mombasa, while he stayed in Nairobi to focus on his music career. Despite the physical distance, he often expressed deep love and responsibility toward his family. He was known to be hardworking and determined to provide for them, often talking about the struggles of balancing fame and family obligations. Shalkido's dedication to his loved ones was evident when he reached out to Kenyans for support to buy a motorbike, hoping to use it as a means to sustain his family's livelihood. His humility and openness touched many fans and fellow artists, who rallied behind him to help him achieve that goal. Ironically, it was this same motorbike that would later be involved in the accident that claimed his life, a cruel twist that added to the tragedy of his untimely passing. Tragic death. On the morning of October 7, 2025, Kenya woke up to devastating news. Reports confirmed that Shalkido had died following a motorbike accident that occurred in the early hours of Monday morning while returning from a concert in Thika. Eyewitnesses and sources close to the family revealed that he had sustained severe injuries in the crash. He was rushed to a nearby hospital where doctors pronounced him brain dead due to the extent of his injuries. Efforts to save his life proved futile, and he was later transferred to Kenyatta National Hospital, where he sadly succumbed to his injuries. The shocking news quickly spread across social media, with fans, friends, and celebrities expressing disbelief and sorrow over the loss of such a young and promising talent. Condolences poured in from across Kenya's entertainment industry. Fellow musicians, fans, and even politicians took to various platforms to mourn his death and celebrate his contributions to Gengetone music. Many described him as a rising star who had so much more to offer. His close friend and fellow artist Tumbailai was among those who shared touching tributes, recalling Shalkido's kindness, dedication, and unwavering love for his family. The music fraternity also expressed concern about the struggles many young artists face while trying to sustain their livelihoods, especially after achieving fame at a young age. Legacy and impact. Shalkido's death marked the end of an era for many fans who had followed his journey from his humble beginnings to his rise with Silas gang. Though his career was relatively short, his impact on the Kenyan music industry remains profound. Together with his group, he helped redefine urban Kenyan music by popularizing Gengetone, a genre that merged rap, humor, and street culture into a uniquely Kenyan identity. Wamlambez, one of their biggest hits, continues to be celebrated as a cultural phenomenon that united young people across social classes. It even gained international attention, featuring in global discussions about Kenya's creative industry and its growing influence in Africa's entertainment scene. Shalkido's artistry embodied the voice of a generation, one that was bold, expressive, and unafraid to challenge norms. He represented the dreams and struggles of many young Kenyan artists trying to make it in a competitive industry. Even after his passing, his music continues to inspire upcoming performers who look up to him as proof that with talent, determination, and teamwork, success is attainable. Remembering Shalkido. Kelvin Mburu Kinyanjui will be remembered not just for his music, but for his humanity. Behind the stage persona of Shalkido was a humble, hardworking young man who cared deeply about his craft and his loved ones. His life may have been cut short, but his legacy continues to live through his songs and the people whose lives he touched. As Kenya continues to mourn the loss of one of its most promising stars, fans find comfort in his music, a reminder of his vibrant spirit and creative brilliance. The name Shalkido remains etched in the hearts of many as a symbol of youthful talent, ambition, and the bittersweet beauty of chasing dreams despite life's uncertainties. In his 24 years, Shalkido achieved what many strive for in a lifetime. He created art that connected people, brought joy, and left an indelible mark on Kenya's musical landscape. Though gone too soon, his voice continues to echo through the beats of Gengetone, ensuring that his story and spirit will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this.